Generic greetings and welcome to Rogue Voltage. Today's beverage is a very refreshing and indeed chilled sparkling tropical water infused with things like mango, passion fruit, orange, etc. Not the ideal pairing for quite a dark setting and post-apocalyptic world at that. However, well, it is what it is either way. Welcome to Rogue Voltage. This is billed as a construction roguelike, and what that means in practice is, at least in my experience, quite a unique wiring mechanic where we have certain modules and we have to wire them up in order to introduce certain effects to the game. So it could be damage or altering the timeline, doing different status effects, etc. Either way, let's go to new run and I'll show you a little bit of the game. Ominous lightning strike aside here, I've played about maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and well, that's enough to get the game down because I've played it and displayed it on the channel previously when it was in a demo form. This is the early access release, so, you know, it ain't finished. We have to bear that in mind. Anyway, we're going to go with Kimmy and Slopper Jackson as our characters. You unlock characters as you play the game in general, and you unlock the modules for the characters when you play those characters. So let's just go to continue and to normal mode here. There is a flavour of the world and, you know, a story, but basically starting the bog marshes over to the dinosaur graveyard and to Volcano. There's also part 2 there, which is not yet in the game, I don't think. Anyway, we're going to go with bog marshes and we're going to start the fight. So a couple of things to take away. Firstly, we have the timeline on the top right, and this dictates who goes when and who activates first. So Jackson goes before Kimmy because they're above them, and we go before the shrooms because we are further behind them on the timeline, essentially. So what are we going to do? Well, for this character here, this is Jackson, and they have a couple of modules in their backpack. This is, well, I say backpack, this is their like wiring diagram. So you start off with a generator. It's a dual generator, and it generates 1 energy on both output jacks being red and blue. And at the top here, you can see we've also got some red and blue jacks. The red jack is a decelerator +1, which inflicts any target with grav charge. Grav charge means we move them around the timeline. And what is good, actually, is when you mouse over things, it generally tells you pretty much everything you need to know about that. I'm going to call it modules, but yeah, either. This is what we have. So I could wire up, say, that to that, and then the blue to the blue, which in this case is a blaster, so we're going to cause a point of damage. They have 2 health. Again, if you need to know what things do, you can just click on it, and it tells you things like, yes, it's a grav shroom, blah, blah, blah. It's a toadstool the size of a human, and it's got grav spore, which is increase the, well, it's hard to say, it's a +1 grav manipulation, so that goes up on the timeline rather than a decelerator, an accelerator, which brings you down. And yeah, there's pluses and minuses, and let's just get on with it. Right, okay, so it's also grav implosion, which is damage. So back to characters here. So I could activate this by inducing voltage in the circuit. However, I don't think I want to do this because there's no point in moving these shrooms. I don't think there's any point in moving them. However, what we can do is wire this up to this one, because that's a universal jack, and that is going to generate a healing potion. Let's activate this. So we make a healing potion, and we also are going to do some damage. I'm just going to target the one at the front because it doesn't really matter. And then now we're over to Kimmy. So Kimmy, they have quite a unique thing going on in where they have the generator here. They have this sort of merger where you can merge 2 green wires and then output a red, and red goes up to either the blaster, or it goes over to the storage cell factory, which generates a storage cell with cracked. Cracked means it's like a one-use thing, and that then you can place on here and then combine it and get. It's all about the synergy for making the storage cells and then reusing them, because every time we have something break, we generate an energy from the fracture sensor. It sounds complicated, it sort of is, I guess, but it's in practice it's actually not too bad. So that's what you want to start with. However, I can just kill one of them outright, so I'm going to do that because just taking them off the table is good. They start up with, you know, it doesn't matter if they've got 1 health or 50 health, they're still here. So it looks like the shroom's going to go first, and there we go, over to Kimmy. So now I'm going to do the rewiring. So we're going to basically generate one of these cells, and there we go. And this is a storage cell with a universal white output jack, which means if I wanted to, I could bring it over to this character and start to mess around with it. You know, we could do all sorts of things. So I could do that, but I'm not going to. Instead, I will activate the decelerator and I'll shoot the gun. So we're going to do that, and we'll decelerate. Well, you can decelerate our characters, but we're not going to. I'm going to move the shroom up like that, and that means that Kimmy will go before them. So now what I'm going to do is combine the one storage cell with the generator. That's going to output 2 into the gun. That'll also activate the fracture sensor because this thing will break, so I then want that to then connect up to the storage factory, and that'll generate another one of these before going on cooldown. Again, sounds complicated, but in practice it's actually not terrible. And the end result is dead enemy. Okay, so we now have some loot, and we need to choose modules or just skip it for plasma. Plasma is our generic units of currency. We have a cure sensor, generates 1 energy whenever a player character receives healing, or we've got a decelerator, which is adds +1 energy to the incoming current, and yeah, it slows them down. It is a red one, so I could put it in Kimmy's bag. I don't think it's really worth it. Well, it's not worth it in Slopper because they have the exact same thing. However, I think we're going to go with the cure sensor, because then we can connect this up like so, and it means that basically when we're healing, we're also then doing more damage. So yeah, we have choices, we have all manner of things we can do. Anyway, we're going to go down here, and we are versing a Gorf, this big frog toady thing, and then a snake, this cobra here. Alright, so what are we going to do? Well, we still have this thing in our back pocket, which is good. So I'm going to maybe fire the gun. Now this is curious, because if I fire the gun, I can cause 1 point of damage. But what I'll do is I'll cause 2 points of damage, which will break that. This will then activate to then generate another one of those, and then on Jackson's turn, I'll probably be able to kill the frog. That's what I'm going to go with, so we'll try that. So there's all that activating sequence going down, and like I say, it sounds complicated, but just logically it works, at least for my brain. What do you want to do here? I don't really want to push the snake, so I think I'll just make another healing potion. This, by the way, is a plasma converter. You just gain straight up cash. If you put any energy into it, it's like you might as well type of thing. Anyway, kill the toad outright early on. It just means, you know, we don't have to be dealing with all of that. So we've got some damage onto Jackson, and we've also got, oh, it's Kimmy's go now. So we've got this, and what can we do? Well, I'm going to probably not heal. We don't really need to do that just yet. I think I'm just going to cause 2 damage, truth be told. So we'll do, yeah, a bit of damage there, and there's 1 damage. Snake's go, which is going to cause some damage to this character. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some cash and kill that character. And there we go. And job done. We now have a trauma sensor. Generates 1 energy whenever a player character takes damage. It's not bad. Or a grav dispenser. Or dissipator. At the beginning of the owner's turn, removes 1 grav from all characters. Oh, that's pretty good. Means we essentially speed up if we've been affected by the negatives. The trauma sensor is good, but I'm sort of running out of places to put it. I'm gonna go with this grav dispenser thing, and we're gonna do another fight. And right, where do we want to go now? I think we are going to do some healing, but only on Kimmy. So what we'll do now then is, sounds daft, but I am going to generate another one of these healing potions and then do a bit of damage. I'm going to target the snake. Again, it doesn't really matter at this stage. For Kimmy, I am going to heal. So the way I'm going to do that is by doing this. I'm going to heal, and then because I've healed, we'll then generate some, well, the sensor here will activate 1 energy. We'll then convert that into one of the storage cell factories. I think that'll do, actually. So we heal. There's the heal. That sensor then activates. And, oh, I didn't wire it up properly. No! Darn it. If I'd put that fracture sensor into that, it would have fired as well. So, yeah, a bit of a misplay there. Oh, well, no dramas. Let's go with some healing. And we'll do some shooting. Because of that, this will activate. Will it? Or is it on cooldown? Oh no, it's you know, it's only a once per use thing. Okay, fine. We'll just crack on with that then. So we'll heal. I'm going to shoot the snake. And then back to this character. So, this has got... Oh, no, it's still got energy. We're fine. So we can generate another one of those. We're going to put some gunnage there. And... Do I need to use this? I really don't. I don't need to. I can shoot this guy and kill him. And this is on cooldown. The fracture sensor activated last time. So we'll generate another one, which will put this up to 2. That's what I think is going to happen. So, no, it's just going to put additional ones. So 2 1s rather than going to 2. But there you go. There's the snake dead. Moving over to the toady thing here. And, well, it's a shame we can't combine them. Let's go with that and that. And do we need to heal? I could heal and... Therefore, I will heal. Yes, why not? So, heal our character. The sensor's already activated, so it's not going to do anything, but we can just shoot. It's a bit of damage there. Come over to our other character, and I think it's just a case of getting some more healing potions and firing away. The end result, we ended the fight with full health. So, there you go. Can't be all bad. There's a trauma sensor, and what's this? Converter changes the colour of current. It changes it from blue to universal. That wouldn't really do much for us, I don't think. Do I want a trauma sensor here? No, don't want a trauma sensor here. Yeah, because then if nothing else, I can just wire it up to the gun. Whenever we take damage, we shoot. Or just make money. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay, we got a question mark. Healing station. It's already been used, but someone must have forgotten to take the module out with them. This is a health enhancer. Permanently increases the character's max HP by 1 and applies +1 healing. We're going to get that on probably Slopper. And we'll say okay. And then over to another fight. And it's Kimmy again. So, we are going to do our generation here. So, we'll activate that. So, we'll generate one of those because we need to get this on the go. Bit of damage there, which means that this character now has, because there's been damage, we've now got this energy. I'm going to activate the health enhancer, which means we will get healing and go up by 1 full health. We're going to be shooting this character, and we're going to be shooting something. I'm probably going to shoot the shroom. No, we'll let the shroom go. But I am going to do the decelerator, so we'll activate that. I'm going to target the Gorf for damage, and then I'm going to target the... It's cycling between loads of things. Then I'm going to target this guy to move them down the line, which means we're going to go before them, which is good. And now it's Kimmy's go. We have a lot of energy to use now, don't we? So we're going to say... This is going to go there. We're going to cause 2 damage. This is then going to activate to make another one of those, and that should be it. So we generate another one of those, which is fine. We then also fire and kill the frog, so just the shroom to be dealing with, which is going to cause a bit of damage to me, which is not really too much of a problem. And for this character, we are going to go with some healing, and we're going to do a bit of damage as well, so we'll activate that, and we should be able to kill them next turn. And over to Kimmy now, and it's going to be a similar thing. I'm just going to put the battery in there, we'll combine that, and then it's just going to cause a bit of damage, and end the turn. That should be that pretty much done. And yeah, there we go. So we now have an accumulator, can be discharged or charged. Don't know why I swapped the words around from the reading thing. That's probably something undiagnosed. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a scroll through. We need to generate... No, it generates green. So we can basically store green energy and output purple. Purple wouldn't do anything on this scenario. That's a blaster. Deals damage to the target enemy, but it's got a crust on, so the first activation won't do a thing. I'm just going to skip those, and we'll get the generic units of currency. We now go on to a bigger fight, which in this case is a boss. It is a boss shroom, and you've also got a grav pylon. I like to just take out the grav pylons. I don't really want to be dealing with them, truth be told. I think I'm just going to generate. I'm going to do some shooting, and I'm going to generate some... I'm going to generate some healing potions. Over to Kimmy here, and we're going to use this to kill them. That'll then end up breaking, which means this will activate, which means we can then generate another one of those that we've just used. And it's pretty much full cycle here, and we're going to be able to kill the pylon before it does anything. So boss is going to do its thing, which is spores, which means it's going to go before us again, which it's going to be probably a bit of damage here. 2 damage, I would imagine. Yeah, there we go. However, a lot of these have activated now, which is all good. We've now got Jackson, then Kimmy. 7 health remaining, and don't think we'll be able to kill it, but that's fine. For this character, we're probably going to just straight up heal like that, and then I'm going to generate a bit of cash, because why not? Not much else we can really do, so I'll run through the process of doing that. There's the healing there. Could have waited for another turn to get an extra bit, but I don't think it truly matters. For this, we're going to go for some damage, and that should be fine. So that's going to be 2 damage there. So, you know, we've almost halved them. Mushroom again, and it's going to go before us. Shame. And, well, it can be a bit of damage here. There it is. But back to us again, and can we kill it this turn? Probably not. What I do want to do, though, is generate some more healing potions. So steady damage. Keep it going here. And over to this character, we can do... What can we do? Well, I'm going to maybe combine those and do a bit of extra damage. Do I want to make another one of these, though? Don't think it really matters, does it? Don't think it really matters if I... oh, yes, I can make one, obviously. Yes. Well, why wouldn't I do that? So that breaks, makes another one, and then shoots. It's going to be on 1 health left, so it's going to get a bit of damage in. So, for this character, we definitely need that healing. So the healing is going to be... Has this already activated and is out? It's out of order. I'm going to just heal for a couple and do some shooting, which should kill it. So there's the healing. Taking us up to 4. There's the damage out, and there's the boss dead. Good. Okay. We have a chrono sensor, generates 1 energy whenever the turn order is changed. That's a blue output, which again, not great here. Light that up. What's this one? It's a capacitor. Output red turns into green. Again, doesn't really help us. I don't think. Well, sometimes we don't bother with this, but turning it into green. I guess if we could use the accumulator to make a bigger something, because it has 2 charges. But again, I think I'm just going to skip. Right, over to the camp then, and we can go to, say, Module Workshop, or we can heal up. Well, we'll go Module Workshop, and we've got Pass-Through Upgrader. Applies a permanent +1 to target pass-through module on this track. So we could have that pass-through module. I mean, why would we not do that? Oh, Medkit. At the beginning of each battle, applies +1 healing to the owner. Or a factory sensor. Generate 5 energy whenever a module is constructed. Oh, this is so good for this character. For Kimmy. I mean, why would we not do that? It just seems to be so useful. And this also is so useful. I mean, I'm going to purchase it and activate that to upgrade. Applies permanent upgrade to the pass-through module on this track. This one, I think. Right, I'm going to heal up, and we're going to leave that. There's also this module vending machine with cracked modules, but we're going to continue. So we're going to go for the dinosaur graveyard, and oh, we're versing a Petrodactyl. Because of course we are. Anyway, let us maybe go for that and activate all of this. So we're going to get a bit of money, we're going to get some healing. We're going to shoot, and now it's this character's turn. So, do I want to combine these and do some damage? Yes, and then I'm also going to do... can't connect up. I can connect that up, though, when a module is destroyed. It won't be destroyed this turn, though, and it doesn't really matter. Let's just do this. So that's going to upgrade that. This is going to cause now 3 damage. Because we've upgraded that. Oh yeah, that blaster sounded a bit meatier. I don't know if that was just me, but it did sound a bit meatier. And it's going to charge us, and... Ow, bit of damage there. So, how do I want to proceed? Well, I want to generate a module, and... We'll do that. Do you want to heal? No, we're fine for now. So we'll generate a module, plus 2 module this time, because we've upgraded that thing. For this character, a bit different. By the way, when you've got your wiring like that, you can always click the de-wire button, which is handy if you've got, especially later on in game. It's very handy. Actually, decelerating this would be good because it'll push it past Kimmy. Let's try it. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. And for Kimmy, I could, you know, I'm going to keep that. Can I just kill this outright? It's only 2 health. Yeah, we can just kill it. 1 into 1, plus 1 combined, shoot, dead. And we keep the modules that we've made for a tougher fight. Regeneration cell can be charged at the beginning of the owner's turn. Remove to make 1 healing. Oh, 1 healing to all characters. We've also got a merger, which merges red and green and outputs a blue. No, regeneration cell, because a lot of the time we're not. If all these activate, these 3 green modules, we don't have anything to do with it. So that's just a nice permanent bit of healing there. The problem I'm seeing though is I'm sort of stacking everything on that character, which is far from ideal. Anyway, I think we want to. There's an egg there, and if we don't take the egg out, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. So I think I'm gonna. Do I just let them go? Yeah, whatever. I just want to maybe stock up on a bit of healing because I know that we're going to have to be dealing with that. I'm going to go with maybe the raptor here, the dinosaur. So the egg is going to hatch next turn. That guy attacks, and now it's us. Now it's us. Okay, so you can see there's loads of stuff going on here. Oh, this factory sense has been polluted, so we get damage when we activate it. So that's suboptimal, isn't it? Yes, it is. So what can we do? Well, we definitely want to heal, without a shadow of a doubt. And I can heal, if I put 1 into that, it's going to heal plus 1. It's going to heal 3. However, if I do this, and this, and this, and this, and then that, what should happen is this character will heal. Hang on, bit different combo now. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to activate. We'll take a damage. We'll then fire the gun, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, which I'll probably target this dinosaur here. We don't need 4, but it's what'll go. And then because we heal, this will activate, which then pumps it into that passive healing cell. Because this cell over on the right cracks, this will activate to generate another cell. That'd give a paracetamol a headache. Right, you know what? I think something else is amiss here. I think if we activate it in a slightly different sequence, it'll be better. This should activate and fire. Healing first, then that breaks. Oh, you know, I'm just going to activate. So we are. What? What's this? Fracture sensor. So we get to choose what activates. I'm going to say healing, which is going to be. Oh, it's 2. Just take that guy out. Yes. We'll then activate that, which then gives us all of this activation, which is sequence to utter nonsense, basically. Okay, there's the end of that. So I want to do 3 damage to kill this character. I then want to maybe do that and that. Do I want a healing? I don't want to do healing. So we're going to move the egg. Oh, hang on, wait. Move the egg. We will activate. What do you want to do first? That one first. So we're going to shoot it. Shoot. Yeah, that's fine. And then we move the egg, which is going to move it underneath Kimmy, which means Kimmy goes first, which means there's a bit of healing across the board. And then this is going to go into there. That is going to go into that one. Oh, this is locked. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Interesting. But I definitely want to heal. And this'll hatch if I don't kill it. Do I care? Not particularly. I'll let it, yeah. I'll let it do its thing. Because we get, oh, yes, now I care. Okay, it's a big dinosaur. Right, yes, that's not ideal. Let's instead... it's got 3 damage. I'm fairly confident I can damage it anywhere and kill it. So let's do this. So, generate healing potion, shoot, and then over to this character, healing across the board, and now we can go 1, 2, then some damage, and that's fine. Yeah, what occurred to me is when this thing breaks as well, healing potion, this activates, this activates its sensor. We've got another sensor, generates energy whenever plasma is created, distributor, distributes energy alternately over both output jacks starting with the left one. Alright, not bad. I think I'm just going to skip though. Continue. And we got an unknown, or another fight. We're going to go with a fight, and so this is a big dinosaur, and we can see it's we can target different parts of it. So it's just 2 hind legs and 2 front legs. I don't know about the body, that comes later, I guess. So how do I want to do this? Well, I think we'll go with maybe that and that. So we'll make another healing potion. We're going to do damage. I mean, we might be able to take one of the legs out. I should have done it on number 3 because of the economy of it would have been better for us. Yeah, okay. I'm going to target... Oh, look at all these greens we've got here. So, I want to put that into that. Those will then do 3 damage, won't they? And I'm probably going to target maybe one of the bigger legs. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to target... I don't think it really matters. Nah. Actually targeted the wrong one, of all things. But anyway, stomping on each other because of where they are in the sequence, which is curious. And back to us. So we have probably that sequence correct. I think we're just going to shoot the back leg. So now it's walking in circles because both left legs are, yes, well, they're not ideal, put it that way. Let's do that and generate. Don't need any extra healing. Do I need to generate, or... I mean, I might as well generate, right? Get another one of those, just stock up. That's going to be 2 level 2s, and back to Kimmy. Where's the healings coming in? So for this one, we're going to do a bit of damage now, aren't we? So, that into that. That's then going to shoot that. Then we're going to generate another module. It's only going to be 1 module, but it's a module nonetheless. And that's going to be 4 damage on that foot. And back to this character, where I'm going to then do that. Just generate another healing potion. Why not? And there's only 1 leg left, so that's why we're targeting that one. Back over to this character, and basically we can just end the turn there. Right, that's dealt with. That's 3 damage. Leg goes, and job done. Condenser can be charged or discharged. Income blue, output green, or acceleration cell can be charged at the beginning of the owner's turn. Remove 1 stored energy and apply -1 to them. Means they go earlier. It's blue energy, and it's not really useful for either. The condenser's not bad. We could make slightly better healing potions. The accelerator's alright. It's okay. Although, if we were to move this... Oh, I can't. I'm telling you, I'm going to delete one of these... Can I remove that? No. I need to move this to another character, but I can't because this is full. My backpack's full. Maybe move that to another character and then put this one here. Yeah, probably. I'll do that. Anyway, continue over to here, and this is where we've got the vending machines. We've got healing potion +1. We've got a pass-through vacuumizer. Permanently applies grab vacuum to pass-through module. Oh, which gives us... Oh, it speeds us up if we want to pass-through module. What's this as well? It's a merger. Merge any 2 of any colour. And turn to green, but it goes out of order once activated. I don't want any of these, truth be told. No, I don't think I'm going to bother. Do I need to heal? I don't think so. No, I'm going to leave. But anyway, we obviously have got a couple more fights to go and then over to the volcano, but I think we I think we'll leave it there for now. That's been some lightning strikes. That's been a bit of Rogue Voltage. Hopefully you're picking up what the game's putting down. As I said, the whole wiring mechanic is not only intriguing, it's different. I've not seen things like that in other contemporaries, and it just seems to work. I know that's a very simple simple statement, but it's very readable. Well, apart from when you got the whole activating in different orders and such, but it turns what could be a very complicated process into something that just sort of clicks. Either way, if you like what you see, then by all means check the link out in the description. I'm looking forward to seeing what other characters we can unlock, what modules there are, etc. And if you have any tips, comments, suggestions, or any things you've seen where the sequence might have been better, then by all means put them in the comments. And as always, we'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.